Good morning. It is about 10 o'clock, give or take a minute, on 5/18, May 18, 2026. This year's moving right along. Snow, come on, potty. It is Monday. Come on, camera gimbal. And the hay in the front field has been baled. It was like that yesterday or day before yesterday, but I didn't really show it. This is like super tranquil for me, where I've got what I mow cut, it's clean, and the front fields are cut. Big old bales of hay. They'll probably come get it today. Which they don't really get that much off these fields. Or maybe it's probably because it's a drought and it didn't rain that much. I don't know. But they can't get hay over there. Oh, there's some huge deer in the field. Just heard them blow. Good Lord. Is the dog going after them too? Maybe not. Anyway, can't mow over there on the other side, which you used to. You see how that one goes all the way to the road. But when the gas line people came in and changed I don't know what they did exactly, but they took the fence down, and I had to make them put it back up. So they're like, you have a fence across here, we got to get access. I'm like, well, I can put a gate there because this is a farm. And anyway, they basically piled up all the trash from it, like the stakes and whatnot, all up in there, and then they made a bunch of grooves, and it about messed up his bush hog because you couldn't see it. And because he came over when they were doing it, they told him, oh yeah, we'll clean this up, because he's explaining he cuts hay on this field, and they sure as heck left it in there, and it got all tangled up in his bush hog and whatnot. So now he don't cut it, so it just goes wild. So anyway, got some poison somethings. I don't know if it's ivy or oak or sumac or what, but I don't know. This place breeds that stuff. Still need to get that building handled, but it's going to catch back up again. I tell you, stuff grows here crazy. I mean, it's a farm. I guess it's supposed to. But that is not on the docket today. On the docket today, I think I'm going to just try to get some siding off. I think. Still feeling a little dizzy. It's like that feeling of like you stood up too fast. But it's like that kind of when I don't. So, I don't know. Getting old is for the birds. I don't like it. It's always something. But I'm so happy I got the tractor moved. So once I get, see, I couldn't mow all this because it was just getting everywhere. Once I get the garage cleared out, I bought this heavy duty drop cord right there. What is on my ankle? And I tested it yesterday, because with my Jeep, when I plug it in, I've tried different drop cords and it will not charge, because I guess you're not supposed to use a drop cord when you're charging a car. But that one is like crazy heavy duty, and I tried it yesterday, and sure enough, it will charge my Jeep. So my plan is to, I know, hang on, you're fine. You'll be outside for 10 minutes. You're wild. You can handle it. Plan is to get that drop cord, kind of do the same thing I'm doing with this one here, and we'll kind of bury it a little better. Come on, bury it a little better down there, and then I can put my Jeep in here and I can charge it. Because the reason I like parking my Jeep in here to begin with is because I couldn't charge it. So what the hell is the point of having a plug-in hybrid when you can't use it? So plug that in here, and then I can put my other one in the bay. So that's the plan. Oh, everybody's ready to go inside. So we'll get started with some coffee though first. Are you ready to go inside? Okay. Coming. Alright, well, it's 5:42 and we just did a little 2-mile hiker downtown. I left my camera in the car because IR Smart, SMRT. Today, getting the shade. I was going to work on the siding, and that was my plan. These are cool buildings through here. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna walk up here and take a look at the mural. But I was going to work on the siding, and before I did, I was like, you know, I need to get the plastics out of the garage. So I thought, well, I'll go do that first. But then I was like, okay, I got to figure out where I got to put it. So then I found like a box. I was like, oh, I could just put them in here. So I put them in the box, and the number plates, I was like, oh, I could hang these up in the little piddle house, and that'd be cool. You know, my front number plate with my name on it. And so I did that, and then I was like, well, I need to clean this back room up a little bit. So I did that. And then I was going through, moving some boxes, organizing a little bit, and I was like, oh, this is all my work box stuff. So then I had to, woohoo, never mind. So I had to organize that. So I did that, and yeah, so that took a while. And then I was like, you know, I'm gonna hang up. I found these like little hangers, so I'm gonna hang my old tires, my rims up, wheels from my other set of wheels up, instead of having them in the barn. So I did that, and then I had like had to clean them because they were all dirty, and I moved some boxes from the garage, made some more room. Mural's done, so that's what I'm over here for. So, a little history on this guy that I know of is I think there was some budget, I'm not sure what, and it was a substantial amount of money, like 50K, 70K, something like that. And they had some finalists and whatnot, and our local people had an entry. The ones that did this, the Williams brothers, they did the eyes. They do a lot of them in town, and they're really good. But I guess there was 3 finalists, and then they kind of picked the best design. From what I hear, that people didn't. Williams Brothers was one of the 3 finalists, but they didn't really like the design. It just said Albemarle, and it had like, I don't know, like a bird on it or something. And so they liked this better. And so he got the commission to do it. And this is his name there, Bobby McGee Lopez. And he's from Denver, Colorado. So it's kind of cool how the hummingbirds like flowers. We're at the courthouse plaza here. So that's kind of neat. And then these bees up there, there's a bee up there, it's turned into a flower. So it wasn't that they didn't want to give money to the local artists that do murals like that. It's just that their design they came up with was kind of, I don't know, from my sources, kind of rushed and not real thought out. Just, you know, big wall says Albemarle. Really, who cares about that? So this is colorful, and it got done relatively quick. So this is the mural done. All the tape is gone. Now, what do they do with this area? I don't really know. Nothing. But anyways, we're going to go to Bait and Brews. Friend of ours and Corinne's already there. So let me just, I'll film this alleyway. It's a cool alleyway. I'm thinking this is a little ghost sign, Bargain Basement. Belk's Bargain Basement. Entrance right there. So it used to be a Belk store way back in the day. I guess this is down here is where the cheap stuff was, and the high dollar stuff would be upstairs or ground level. So maybe this is like closeout, which was, you know, a pretty cool idea. Put all your closeout stuff down there. When it gets old, you just move it down. Here's the back of Starnes Jewelry. That building, they've been there for a minute. You can tell how old that sign is. It's crazy that, like, I mean, people just, like, you put a neon sign on this side, the back side. It's kind of nuts. Anyways, so getting back to what I was doing today. So I got it all handled and adjusted my camera a little bit in my place, which is pretty cool. It was actually quite easy to do it, so kudos to them. But then I started noticing I was feeling dizzy, still dizzy. And it would happen like if I bent over and like stood up straight, I'd feel dizzy. If I was sitting down and stood up, not a big deal. Or like when I was trying to make some adjustments to the camera, I was standing up on like a little step stool, and I just got to make sure my footing's, like, I'm a little swervy, you know. So I thought maybe it's best to not get on a ladder and do the siding today. So I'll show you when I get back home what I did. God, it is freaking hot. Still hadn't quite sorted out the whole air conditioning in the piddle house yet, because it's still not, it's like 90 degrees in there. Man, it's warm. Like in the shade, it feels good. It feels real good right here. So there's Health Nuts. It's a health food store. It used to be bigger, like more stuff on the inside. I went in there yesterday, 2 days ago, to get some mom some stuff, and didn't have a lot of stuff. Make it personal. We go there. I've got several shirts from them. My Support Your Local Trick-or-Treaters came from there. My Support Your Local Witches shirt came from there. Corinne's got a couple shirts too. This is a seafood place. I've eaten here once, maybe twice. It's really good, but it's like you go in there and you smell like fried fish. So you gotta be prepared to do that. I don't know what this is. Goes upstairs to something. But anyway, we'll go in here. All right, well, it's oh Lord, 9:44. It's dark. Crap. Tell you what, the moon needs to come on out so I can see. There we go. So, after our walk, I went to hang out with Mom and Dad for just a little bit. And, well, hung out with them for about an hour, hour and a half, something like that. Whoa, right. But I wanted to show you kind of where we're at with the building here. I tell you, these locks you can't do with one hand very easily. But we'll try. Look at me, success. Drop the camera. Okay. And it does feel a little bit cooler in here, maybe, I don't know. Alright, so we get all kinds of notifications. It's, yep, there's the notification. 82. Alright, so I got my tires hung up there. And I got a little rack here for some stuff if I need it. And then I got these little number plates hung up. I think that's pretty cool, I think. And I moved that shelf over there, and I've got my plastics and stuff kind of sitting up there. So yeah, I think that's pretty good, I think. Come on. And I did put the fender from 250 on there because it was black, and I think I like that fender better. So I'm going to rock the 2011 fender on the front. Now I do like this fender a little better than this one, but I know that's not going to fit because you've got air cleaner there. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. Oh Lord, so dark. Oh, it's dark. Dark. Let's see, can I do this in the dark with one hand? Let's see here. I'll find out. There we go. Now I can see. Lock her down. This is like a USB. It's like you put it in there, it doesn't fit, you flip it over, it doesn't fit, you flip it over, and then it fits. I swear, most USB like thing ever. Alright, there's Kimmer. So let me kind of show you what I did in the farmhouse real quick, because I'm also proud of that, and then I'll finish up in the garage. My dizziness. Oh wow, look at that moon. Holy crap, can I get a picture of that? That's cool. Probably not. I'd like to have a camera that takes a picture or a photo of the moon. That's my in-game goal. Yes. Cool. Little fingernail moon. I know, buddy. We're going to let you in a minute. I gotta watch him because he's going to be super fast. And he'll try to go in the farmhouse. Which I do not want him in the farmhouse because I will probably never get him out of the farmhouse. Alright, so we're just going to walk and talk this part here. Stay out here, buddy. I'll be back. I won't forget you, I promise. I promise, you stay. Okay. So, what we did in here. Come on, thing. Oh, gosh, it's too far. It's like you just touch it weird, it does weird stuff. Okay. So, I got back here, cleaned up a little bit. You can walk on the floor. Huh, that's where you normally walk. But I got all my stuff organized there and removed. I had my big box of plastics in the back, and that's was bugging me. So yeah, so that's kind of the cleanup that I had to do to get to my plastics. But now I can get to my soft top. So it doesn't seem like much, but man, it was a lot. There's my old plastics box right there. So anyways, let me go check out the garage. And all right, we're going in. Kimmy is ready. It's dark. God, so dark. Pocket down here, get the things in. Right, come on. Watch how fast he runs upstairs. Like a little rocket. But move some of the boxes over here and getting this cleaned out right here. So it's taking some time, but we're going to get to it. Still feeling a little dizzy, so I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today.